Welcome to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, presented by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. Also brought to you by Price and Randall, injury attorneys, Lake Expo Real Estate, lakeexpo.com, MoDOT, Save Mo Lives, Slumberland Furniture, Slumberland at the Lake, and New Spring Wellness Center. So we've got the head coaches for the Eldon Mustangs with us here, our friends from the last several years, Nathaniel Caudell, boys basketball coach, and Isaiah Ryan, coach of the girls. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. It was a winter wonderland when we recorded the show, so you had to make it through over the river and through the woods, as the old song goes. So early into this season, you're starting to put things together, and let's start off with the ladies. You guys have had some really good seasons the last few years. You were down a little bit last year as you kind of reload a little bit, but you started to win games toward the end of the season. Are you feeling pretty good coming into this year? Yeah,
we bring back quite a bit of experience, and hopefully some of the hard lessons we learned last year translate into this year, and just some more success.
Yeah, still a lot of young players on that team?
Yeah, we have one senior, and we have a couple of juniors that are playing, and then the rest are sophomores and a couple freshmen.
Wow, okay. Well, that kind of is exciting as a coach, because you got stuff coming up in the future too.
Yeah, things to look forward to for sure.
Yeah, unless somebody comes and recruits them away and steals them away from you. So as for the boys, how's the boys team looking this year? You got a lot of guys coming back from last year?
Yeah, we've got 5 returning seniors from last year that have put in a lot of, I think this group of seniors is by far been the group. We've had some other really good groups, but as far as things outside of season, they put the most time into it. And so, they put a lot of time in this summer and into this preseason. So really proud of all the work that they've done, and now we're just looking to capitalize on that in this season.
Excellent, yeah. So the Eldon girls start off with a win, I believe, against Cap City, right? That had to be a confidence builder against a bigger school.
Yeah, it was a good game for us. They're a really physical, aggressive team, and we knew that going into it, and it's kind of a good measuring stick for where we're at.
Yeah.
Our girls came out and played really hard, really aggressive. It was a really fun game, got up and down well, and felt good about where we were at after that game.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. So Eldon takes its basketball pretty seriously. You guys do a tournament every year, and I think we're up into like 100 years or something like that of the Eldon basketball tournament. So you guys, especially the boys, because the girls didn't start playing until the 80s or...
It's our 50th season this year, actually.
50th season for the girls at Eldon. It goes to show you how those years fly by when you're old like me, not when you're young like you guys. So, but it's a pretty serious thing with this Eldon basketball tournament that you guys host, and right around 100 years. Do you feel the pressure of carrying on the tradition of Eldon basketball from over the years?
Oh yeah, there's definitely been some high expectations from the past, several years. Obviously, these last couple of years we've been rebuilding and trying to get back to those expectations.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. You see, Coach Henderson was on that team. He's our athletic director now. He was on that team that went and got second in state. And so definitely have a lot of those people still in the community that are expecting those things to get back that way. And that's the nice thing has been they've been doing a lot of things to try to help get back there too. And so it's been starting with our youth, and our youth program is really starting to hit some strides, right? And we're starting to get a lot better there, which is going to translate eventually to getting up here to high school too.
That is so important, right? In high school sports, getting the youth involved back in junior high and even elementary to get them playing and learning and growing. And by the time they get up to you guys, then they kind of know a little bit about what they're doing, hopefully, right? So we'll talk more about Eldon Mustang basketball with the head coaches when we come back on the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.
What's like and follow?
Phones are very distracting. Which is why Missouri now has a law against holding a phone while driving.
Dude, what are you doing? You can't hold your phone while driving.
Yeah, it's illegal. Buckle up.
At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers pediatrics at 2 lake locations and 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic, offering same-day appointments. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone, whether you live at the lake or just here visiting. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
Cyber Week at Slumberland is here. Up to 60% off list. Incredible deals like an Ashley Midnight Madness sectional for $8.49. Plus a best-selling Lazy Boy recliner for just $3.99. Or an Ashley Chime Peak mattress for just $197. Deals so big, prices so low, all week long. Plus, no interest till 2029 on qualifying purchases. Get these deals while they last. It's Cyber Week, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Heck yeah.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, talking Eldon Mustang basketball. Coach Caudell, Coach Ryan. So how long have you been head coach? Is it 4 years now?
This is entering my 5th year. Yeah.
Entering your 5th year. Okay. Again, I'm getting old because it just seems like yesterday when you took over. And how long have you been?
It's my 6th year.
It's your 6th year.
Yep.
Okay. Are you pleased with where the programs, where you have your programs now in your 6th and 4th years?
You go first? Okay. Yeah, I think we've done a lot in the last 5-6 years to get it pointed in the right direction. I felt like last year was a down year for us, and some things that we didn't really do to the level that we have in previous years, culture-wise. But this year we're on the right track. Kids are playing hard.
Yeah.
Kids are competing. They're being tough. So
already a big win under your
Yeah.
belt there. Absolutely. How about you? Are you pleased with where you've got it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you look at, it's easy to go down and look at the records. Similar as like Coach Ryan was saying for last year with us, we had kind of a step back as far as wins wise, but coming on before that, every year we had improved each year, and then even though we didn't have as many wins last year, I felt like our team last year at the end of the season was the best team I've coached yet. So even though that we didn't have the number of wins, we definitely got a lot better, and we were playing our best basketball at the end of the year. And some of our teams previously, we played our best basketball, in January.
At the beginning. Yeah, you won
January.
7 in a row a couple years ago.
Yeah, and so, again, to see that and to see the growth, and again, that goes to this group of seniors. Like I said, they've really worked a lot. And so, I'm really happy and pleased of where we're going. And like we had said with the youth, our youth is in the best spot that it's been. So to see all the effort that, that we put into that and see it starting to take shape and is really good to see.
What will be the key to success for your team this year? If they have to do certain things right to have a successful year, what would those things be?
Our mental toughness is our biggest thing. And we kind of got a dose of that our first game of the year. Things are not always going to go your way, and so being able to respond to adversity, to trust in what we've been doing and what we've coached and what we've taught. Trusting each other, even whenever you hit that adversity, is the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's a good life lesson there too, because that is just about everything. How about for the ladies? What's going to be the key or keys for you guys this year?
I think it starts with our defense. If we continue to take a step with our defense, then we can rebound the ball, which we have to do as a group because we're not the biggest team ever. Then we can get out and run like what we really want to do. We want to play fast. We want to get up and down the court. We can't do those things if you don't have the ball. So we got to rebound, play good defense so we can get the ball and go to the other end.
Right. So in any sport, you have to balance fun and hard work because, without the hard work, you're not going to get very far. Mm-hmm. But if they're not having fun, you're not going to get very far either. So with the guys, how do you balance that out where they're having fun and yet they're working hard?
I think energy, right, is the biggest thing, and there's different ways of doing that. So we do a lot of team building things. So we have a pretty awesome parent group that they sign up for different team meals throughout the year that they'll host our guys. And again, just getting them together to build that camaraderie where that they can have fun, but then also getting them to understand whenever we step in the lines of practice, whenever we're in the game, then you got to find ways to enjoy the hard work too.
Yeah.
And that is a process. I think it's not something that is just a switch that can be flipped on and off. I think it's something that our kids are learning how to do that, at a high level all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. How do you do that with the ladies, balance the hard work and the fun?
I mean, I think it all goes together. I think the girls have a trust. Like, we've built up a trust over the years that, hey, we're pointing in this direction. This is where we want to go. These are the things we need to do to get there, but also finding ways to enjoy it too.
Right.
This group especially, they really play well together. They've been playing together for a long time. They want to be successful for each other.
Yeah.
So that makes it easier to have more fun, just because you can go as hard as you can. Either way, somebody's got your back. So.
Yeah. That is so cool. All right, so we're talking Eldon Mustang basketball. We'll continue the conversation when we come back on the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.
Lake life starts here. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we know that buying or selling a lakefront property is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that we strive to make easy, from listing to closing. In a competitive market, we showcase your property to the masses online with LakeExpo.com, returning unmatched visibility. And if you're ready to buy that lake house, our team lives and breathes the lake lifestyle, so we know what this chapter is all about. At Lake Expo Real Estate, we believe in community, cherishing those lasting memories, and helping make your lake dream a reality. Check us out online to find lake properties. No logins, no distractions, just pure, unfiltered lake views and options. Lake Expo Real Estate, where we are ready to be a part of your next chapter.
For our lake area teams, they've got their eye on the prize this season with big aspirations.
And basketball can be similar to driving, where sometimes it can be a matter of focus and attention.
Distracted driving led to over 25 fatal crashes on Missouri roadways in 2024 alone.
So be a part of the solution and not another statistic.
Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price & Randall, injury attorneys.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, talking Eldon Mustang basketball head coaches. Coach Ryan, I saw you a couple of times, I think it was last year, celebrating maybe the 25th anniversary of a Final Four team at Versailles, I think, right, where you went to high school. I think I saw you in Versailles one night celebrating that. And then in Columbia?
Yeah, we went out on the floor.
Yeah,
at the Final Four.
During the state Final Four, yeah. That had to be kind of fun for you.
Yeah, that was a pretty special experience. I was a freshman on the team, so I didn't really play, but I was a part of it, and a lot of those guys I really looked up to. And
great memories.
Of course, my coach, Coach Chamberlain, so that was a big honor.
So you went to Versailles, you went to California.
Yes, sir.
And now you're coaching at Eldon. It's kind of funny how that works. So did you guys ever have to play against each other in high school or anything?
I'm older.
You're older, so you didn't
older.
have to play.
Yeah.
Well, and he's 7'10", and you're 6 foot,
right.
so you probably wouldn't have had to play him one-on-one anyway. When did you first fall in love with basketball?
I can't. I just, it's always been there.
Just grew up with it?
Grew up with it. I mean, my dad, I remember watching my dad, go and play in like the old men church leagues and stuff, and just being a kid that, I just always had a ball in my hands after that, and I can't give you a distinct time. I think obviously it grew over time.
Yeah, no doubt.
You start playing on your own and doing those things, it just became that, kind of a stress reliever or whatever. I mean, it was just, at one point kind of became everything, which I had to learn that there's a lot more things in life than just basketball. But, but yeah, it's just always been there.
And it's funny how, especially coaches' kids, you ask them that question, and they can't remember because they've been dribbling a basketball since they could walk, right? And so how about you? When did you fall in love with basketball?
I mean, it's a similar story to Coach Cardell, I think. It was always around. My parents were both athletes, so basketball was something that was relevant in my life since I was young. As far as coaching, I didn't really plan on being a coach after college. I was kind of ready to be done with basketball. But just working out with my sister, who eventually went to Drake, and she played at Eldon, kind of sparked that love for actually coaching, and that's kind of how I got down this path.
That is cool. Did you, and you especially being tall, 6'8", 6'9"? 6'10". I mean, everybody expected you to play basketball, right? I mean, it was like, you're tall, you're playing. Did you ever feel the pressure of, I don't want to do this anymore, kind of a thing?
I mean, I've had my days for sure. Definitely early on in middle school when you're still getting everything connected and figuring out how coordination and moving around and things like that. But no, it's been a good journey for me.
Obviously your best sport, I'm guessing, basketball. Was it your best sport or? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It's tough for us short white guys, right? Because the game was not meant for us. So in the Christmas season, in the holiday season, the wives are playing the Christmas music every time you get in the car, right? Do you have a favorite Christmas song? What would that be for you?
For me, it'd probably be Carol of the Bells.
Carol, oh, that is a good one. Yeah. You know, not a lot of people say that one, but that is a good one, right?
The a cappella version, you gotta, it's pretty good. Pentatonics does a pretty good one with it.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they're greatness. How about you? Favorite Christmas song?
It's hard to hone in on one. We always had some CD when I was a kid that had the same songs that played over and over. I think Baby I'll Be Home for Christmas. I don't know if that's what it's called, but
really?
I know those are some of the words of it.
So is that a Mariah Carey song?
Possibly. It was like on some...
She's like Miss Christmas or something,
Bath and Body Works CD or something when I was a kid.
I was looking it up the other day. The number one grossing Christmas movie is The Grinch, I guess, and Home Alone was number 2. And Home Alone soundtrack is pretty good.
Home Alone soundtracks.
Yes. So we have got like 7 Eldon boys and girls games on Lake TV this year. So be watching for those games. Thank you, coaches.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Look forward to the season ahead. And thank you so much for joining us for the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.